Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. Hope you're doing great and having a wonderful day. So first of all, I just want to say that this is weird. I'm in the dark, almost. I'll explain that in a minute. Got a lamp, TV's on over there. So I've never recorded with this little light. So the reason we're doing this is because I was tagged in a video by Joshua over at Joshua Crebo, and I'll put him in the description. So this is a tag. It's called Reading in the Dark book tag, and you get extra points if you record this in semi-darkness. So that's why it looks like this. So the original creator of this tag is Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading, and I'll put her channel in the description as well. So this she created this tag because she experienced a power outage a few weeks ago, probably a month ago right now at this time, and she got ideas, so she created this. So she made these questions and stuff. So let's see, it's got 8 questions, so we'll just jump right into it. First question is, did you ever read under the covers with a flashlight as a kid? If so, do you have any memorable books or experiences? No, I didn't do that because I didn't read as a kid. I have done that as an adult, not with a flashlight or anything. Book light, but no. Number 2, do you read when you wake up in the middle of the night as an adult? No, because I'm old. And if I wake up, I just want to get back to bed. The second part of that question is, do you use your e-reader, book light, or light on your nightstand? I don't have an e-reader. I did have a Kindle Paperwhite a while back, and it was okay. I don't know. I just prefer physical books, really. I have a Kindle, which I don't ever use it. My wife uses it. She uses hers and mine, and my daughter has a Kindle, but I don't do that. Book light, I have a couple book lights, but I don't like using them. But I do have a nightstand lamp, which is the one that's up here. Actually, I moved it over. It's really neat because it's got like it's not like it stands on your nightstand. It's a clip, like I don't know, like the chip bag clips, what I'm talking about. It's got one of those on the bottom, so I can just clip it right on my bookshelf here, or that bookshelf over there, wherever that is, and it's cool. I can move it around. So number 3, power outage. What have your reading experiences been when the lights turn out, the TV is dead, the computer is out? Do you read then? I haven't really had any experiences. I mean, I've had experiences where the lights went out, the electric went out, sure, but I don't think I was ever reading at the time, like, reading a book at the moment when the lights went out. So I don't really have a good answer for that. There was like a week ago, there was a wreck down the road from where I live. A lady hit a telephone pole and the lights went out. And me and my wife and daughter were in the front room doing my daughter's homework in the moment. It's pitch black, so I grabbed a flashlight, and we did her homework for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes like that. So that's about the only thing, really. Number 4 is reading ignorance. Do you ever read a book because you realized you were completely in the dark about a particular subject or genre? What was the book and experience like? Not really. I mean, I've picked up, actually, I read it this year. It's called Tea. It's about tea and the history of it. And I won't bore you with the details, but I know about tea and all that stuff, but I didn't know about the history and how that developed and all that stuff. So that was kind of one. I just kind of randomly found that a little bit on the shelf and read that. So the next question is number 5, reading blindly. Do you ever read a novel without knowing anything about it? You haven't read the back of the book or any reviews, you just jump in. No, I don't do that. It's just because I mentioned this before, we've only got so much time and so many books to read. So I do my own research and I know what I want to read before I get it. Now, every now and then, I don't know, a couple times a year maybe, I will, if I'm out book shopping, I'll grab something that I've never read. Like I grabbed a couple history books this year, and I've never read history. I'm not really big into that. I always thought it was kind of boring personally, but I wanted to just try it, you know. So I found like a specific time of history that I thought would be kind of neat to read about, and I picked a couple books in that. But I read the back a little bit, so that doesn't really count, but that's really about it. Number 6, other dark places. Camping, cars, basements, the movies. What are any other dark places you have read in maybe unexpectedly? Have been camping in quite a long time. I can't read in the car, mostly because I'm the one driving. And even if I wasn't driving, I don't think I could do it. Too distracted, too much going on. Basements, don't have a basement. The movies, not a chance. I couldn't do that. Too much going on around me, you know. Plus I have kids, and you know how it is. Oh, there's Gracie, our cat. What are any other dark places you have read in maybe unexpectedly? I mean, I don't really read in dark places, you know. Like I'll read in my bedroom here with the light off at night, going to bed with my lamp on, but that's about it really. And then number 7 is Epiphany. The lights are back on. What book or books have given you a proverbial light bulb over your head? Something that really illuminated an idea to you. Oh, that's kind of a tough one. I don't really know. I mean, I'd have to say maybe like one or two of those history books I read recently this year, or that book on tea. For example, that book on tea. I mean, I kind of knew the history broadly a little bit, but like I didn't really truly understand how much slave labor in the 1800s was put into the tea business. You know, plucking the leaves and all that stuff. So that was kind of heartening to read about. And even because it was men, women, and children, they'd be having these people work 12, 15-hour days, and it was cold, and they didn't have hardly any clothes. Like, it was sad. It was really sad to read that, you know. But just think of all the people that benefited from it, but all the people that were, you know, and a lot of people died, and so I don't know. But, and then the last question is, excuse me, tag people. So I'm gonna tag some people in this. I just want to say thank you again, Joshua, for tagging me in this. This was a pretty fun little video to do. I appreciate it. But I'll tag some people in it, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.